Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm for Poverty. I'm your host, DripCoach, and let's jump right into it. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you all about the drip to BTC DApp, so to speak, and how to get started. This video will be linked here on the dashboard. So right now there's nothing here, but by the time you see this video and you're part of the ecosystem, this video will be linked here. And in this video, I want you to come into the comments and leave comments about your experience, good, bad, or indifferent, because the goal, as stated on the front page, is to spread the word. So need to find out, you know, what's working well, what needs to be tweaked, as well as spread the onboarding, because the way that this works primarily is it's like you're basically earning the swap fees and transaction fees of a DEX, but in this case it's kind of more like a SEX, and it's also just doing Bitcoin. But that's how this keeps the yield that is able to pay out. And so I want to use this video as a one, getting started guide, and two, kind of a location for all of the collective feedback. I am building up the content in this playlist on my channel called the Drip to BTC playlist, and so far a couple of you have already jumped into the ecosystem and left some reviews on the ecosystem, and also created some clarity for some things that I wasn't quite doing right the first time, which I will showcase in here. So first and foremost, what is Drip to BTC? So this is I'm going to call it a DApp, even though it's not technically a decentralized application, but it runs on the Bitcoin blockchain, and it is created by Mystify. So you can come down here on this page, drip2btc.com. You'll see subscribe to Mystify, and when you come to Mystify's channel, you'll see all of his content, and he's been around for a while. I've explained to you guys who he is, so I'm not going to do that in this video. But essentially, he created this as a way to basically get away from the Ponzi-nomics and the pump and dumps of the DeFi space, and create a DApp. Again, I'm calling it a DApp that utilizes the king of crypto, the one that we know is going to be here forever and ever, amen, that they are even building layer 2s on top of, and has a bullish narrative, all this stuff, right? So why not focus on accumulating that king of crypto assets, Bitcoin, and do it with a little bit of degen mentality that we have gravitated towards in the DeFi space, because everybody wants to try to become rich overnight, but we neglect this main asset, Bitcoin. So what he did is create a wallet. He calls it a high yield generating Bitcoin wallet. And essentially what you're doing is you're able to earn 15% on your Bitcoin deposit. That's what's shown here. So this is basically just a high yield Bitcoin wallet built on the Bitcoin blockchain. So what problem does this solve? Well, it solves the ability for you to earn yield on your Bitcoin, as well as have a little bit of game theory and degen avenues to gamble with, because you can get Bitcoin at a discount, and you can also sell Bitcoin if you're trying to get out and do something else with the asset. But it also gives you a way to increase your Bitcoin holdings and put your idle Bitcoin to work for you. Now, disclaimer, again, it is a custodial wallet, not your keys, not your crypto. And I know Mystify mentions that you have to have some level of trust with any DApp you interact with, even smart contracts and things of that nature that are decentralized, such as PancakeSwap. You are kind of outsourcing some trust in that regard, because you may not be able to read the contracts, but you're just assuming that they are SAPU because everybody else is doing that. So in this case, it's kind of similar in that regard. We don't know what the code says on here. We don't know how this works. So you have to levy some amount of trust. So as I mentioned multiple times before, use this as a hot wallet. And what somebody else mentioned in one of the comments, the worst case scenario is that you're only sacrificing 10%. So remember, there is a 10% deposit when you get started on the platform. To get started, that's what we're about to show you right now, is how to get started utilizing this. So we're going to start from scratch. So disclaimer, If you are in the US, it said registrations are not currently available for the United States. Please check back periodically as this restriction may change in the future. If you come to one of my videos, this one here, you will find in the comments people explaining how to use this as a US resident. So it is 3 simple letters. I'm not going to tell you any more than that, but it is very easy for you to get started. And once you're there, you won't need to do it again. So this one user here gives some great advice. So once you have registered your wallet, you'll be able to log in. So we're going to do that real quick with a brand new wallet, because that's what this video was serving the purpose as, of showing you how to get started and how quick and simple it is. So when you are registering in a country other than the United States, you will get this screen here. Register now to start earning Bitcoin. Click on the checkbox below to start your registration for yield-bearing Bitcoin. I acknowledge that I am aware of the minimum deposit requirement for this wallet. The minimum deposit requirement is right here. It tells you have to check this box. A minimum of 0.0007 BTC is required to receive Bitcoin deposits on the Bitcoin blockchain. Any deposit sent to your wallet less than 0.0007 will be lost. And you can click this, explain why, and Mr. Spy's video will help you understand that. You can also decline. So it's letting you know that you have to send this, and it has to do with the mempool and transactions and things of that nature. So it's not the platform itself, it's because of the requirements of Bitcoin. So you click I understand, and then you can register with any email address. So if you're all about transparency and keeping things hidden, so to speak, then you just put in, you can create a brand new email address if you want to. So let me get registered real quick. Once you put in a valid email address, it will send you a submission code. So clearly get that from your email and hit submit. So let's grab that. All right, now we are in there like swimwear. Let's go through a couple of things to set up the wallet. So like I said, once you are in here, there will be a video linked here. It's not there right now because I haven't uploaded it, but this will be the one you click and this will be the video you see. Want to update the actual password. So let's do that. You will have an email that will have your current password, and then of course you want to create a new one. And of course you will have your wallet ID. This will be essentially just a wallet ID, an easy way for you to send Bitcoin to other wallets within the network or on the drip to btc.com platform. That way you're not using an entire Bitcoin address. Then you want to also add a Bitcoin recovery address. So in the event that you want to export everything to your wallet, or you have been inactive or anything like that, this will be basically a Bitcoin address that you want to send everything to. So you can add this in here as well. All right, and I will be updating the recovery address, and it is a native BEC32 address. We're going to talk about this later, so shouts out to YZ12G was talking about basically using a different BC1 Bitcoin address because they're faster and cheaper, and that is something I had to look up. So the native SegWit BEC32 addresses are faster rather than the default legacy P2PKH addresses. That's the standard that begins with a 1 prefix. So if you want to save on transaction fees and a little bit faster, you can use that one. What we're also going to do, so now you have this dormant wallet setting. So basically, if you don't use your wallet for X amount of time, it will automatically transfer to this recovery address. So you can set this here, and we're just gonna set for 1 year. I plan on utilizing this, but I'm just showing you guys the settings you want to go through. Then we're also going to do our timeout settings, set this to 30 minutes so that it doesn't log us out. And I'm going to keep this in USD because that's simple for me. And that has been updated. Then we're going to do one more thing. We're going to come over to the marketplace because it's something else that I did not do. So you can update this. So this right now, we have nothing in here to see because we have no Bitcoin on this wallet, of course, so we can't buy anything. But you want to update this so that you are able to see orders that are available up to this price. So if you don't have anything, so I was wrong, it actually does show them even if you don't have Bitcoin available. I had 0, so it didn't show anything at all. But you want to put it up to like whatever your largest is going to be. Like I won't be transacting more than 1 Bitcoin for sure. So now I'm able to see all of the orders that are available. This is where you're going to spend the bulk of your time, because this is kind of the name of the game. Accumulate credits so that you can get more Bitcoin. Now we are going to send some Bitcoin to our wallet. And this is also where, shout out to YZ12G was mentioning that you can select this other address. So you can have this BC1 address, native SegWit Beck 32. So I'm going to just name this BC1 address and create the address for this on the blockchain. So now that I have this, this should be a faster transaction. And I'm going to, again, of course, send 0.00007 to this address. So going to come over to my ledger, paste that address in, and go through these steps. So I'm going to do a little bit more here at 0.00075, just so that I can have closer to $50 after that 10% tax. So let's go like 78, 79. That should be better. All right. And then we're going to go with medium. That's $1.57. Slow is $1.47. Fast is $3.43. So we'll go with medium. Continue and continue. So this will be sending this to the wallet that just created. Gonna approve this on the ledger, and then we will come back and check on this to start utilizing the wallet and the marketplace, because that's what this is all about. So this will be receiving Bitcoin, and we'll come back. It's 11:09. Let's see how long this one takes. All right, this is still queued up. I think we still have like another, roughly 30 minutes or so on this. But 2 more things that I forgot to mention about security and settings, I guess, is you come over here to notifications and turn on notifications for when a login occurs, just in case, and payments received and fulfillment orders if you want to be notified each time these stored things take place. And last but not least, you can enable 2-factor authentication. So you can use Authy or Google Authenticator. You should be familiar with these on your device, your mobile device. And then you scan the QR code, and every time you log in, it will request that. So that's just another way to secure your account. So we will wait for this to finish and come back. It's been just under 30 minutes so far, but at least it won't be the 2.5 hours that the previous one was. So the estimated 40 minutes total. So it's been 26 minutes. Yeah. So we'll check back after another 14 minutes or so. Well, while we wait for that to confirm, I'm going to show you guys what I plan to do for this Drip to BTC portion of this. Because I mentioned before, the whole goal for me in this channel was to create a pathway to help empower the impoverished by helping them find financial freedom through crypto assets. Unfortunately, I drank the Kool-Aid and got roped into Drip at the wrong time, and then a bunch of shit hit the fan, so to speak. So this is one of the 3 projects that I mentioned that I would be basically kind of promoting or following in this bull cycle. Unless something else pops up, I'll definitely be like looking at the macro narrative, and BTC is on that narrative, and probably some layer 2 stuff on BTC I'll be looking at as well. But degen wise, this is one of 2, the other being DripX and this one, and then the third one being whatever project I plan on creating. So the Drip to BTC portion is what I'm going to start in April. So let's take a look at what I'm referring to. So this is the main wallet, the one that I was given the white label service for. And what I plan to do is, starting April 1st, I'm going to remove all of the Bitcoin from here. And if I want to do any other buys, I'll do them on the other wallet. But the reason being is I want to see how much is generated in the white label revenue fees, the transfer fees, and the marketplace fees. Because as I mentioned, one of the ways that I believe I could support, especially the OG Drip members that join under my team, and of course the Drip ecosystem as a whole, is by taking this BTC that I earn, bridging it back to the BEP20 chain, Binance BSC chain, and then creating an LP pair, or buying part of it, wrap drip, and creating an LP pair with it. That just creates another arbitrage opportunity. Now, I would need a lot more revenue fees for that to take place, but that is something that I would like to do, and it would support the ecosystem. So what I'm going to do to incentivize that is, like I said, zero this out, and then going to ask you guys, as I mentioned, click this here, leave your comment, and also leave the last 4 of your wallet, because I will periodically throughout the month of April be doing lucky draws or spin the wheels to reward various people that I see the wallet in, the wallet here. So that lets me know they've deposited. And then on the other side as well with the comments. So I'll be looking at trying to do a little bit of both. Now, granted, I'm not making any money hardly off of this project. If you look at this in total, I think this comes out to like 20 some odd dollars in deposit fees. Let's double check that real quick. All right, $32 so far. So in order for this to obviously be lucrative or have some way to support, I'm going to need a lot more adoption. So that is where the incentive comes in, to leave your feedback as well as share this with other people. And then I will figure out a way of how I can kind of reward you guys, free Bitcoin, something to that effect. That will be coming out of my pocket, obviously, because it's not coming from here. And that's why I want to zero this out, or I'll actually on April 1st create like a timestamp of whatever the revenue fees are at that stage. And then anything after that for that whole month would be donated, airdropped, Bitcoin, raffle, lucky draw, all that stuff. So that is the way that I'm currently looking at it. I'm also open to suggestions if you guys have another way, but there is definitely potential for this, as we've seen with DEXs and SEXs that accrue fees. So if you have user adoption, then there is potential in this for sure. So let me check on the other wallet real quick. And nope, that is still not confirmed. So I'm not even going to leave that in this video. You guys can look at the marketplace from the other videos. So this video again serves as just a how to get started, how to secure the wallet, the utilization of the different address, and then the marketplace you can see in other videos. So the main point of this is that I'm asking you guys to is leave a feedback by clicking on this link that you will see when you log in, and help onboard each one, reach one, each one, teach one, and explain about this kind of degen high yield Bitcoin wallet. So this is a great onboarding tool with the bull run and the halving right around the corner to help someone get into an asset that is not going anywhere and will appreciate in value in the long term. And in the short term, they will probably see some massive gains on their Bitcoin in this initial bull cycle. So it's a great onboarding tool and experience for those versus what we may have experienced in the degen realm 2 years ago. So leave a comment on this video, share it with a friend, help them get started, and smash that HBO special on the way out. Help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.